Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Caitlin from Florals.com, and today I'm doing a quick flip through of my bullet journal and telling you guys about the supplies I like and sort of giving you realistic bullet journal expectations. Mine looks nothing like Amanda Rach Lee's or any of the other bullet journalists on YouTube, but first off, I got this off of Amazon. This is the Jarbo, it's got a little elephant down there, this Jarbo notebook. That's all I know about it. I'll have a link down below though. I believe it was $7 when I bought it, so pretty inexpensive and lots of pages. So to start off, it has the basic page, in case of loss, please return to. The please does have a lowercase I in it, or a lowercase l, I'm not sure, but it looks like a typo. It says please return to, and then name and telephone. But this L is also not like that L, so not sure what happened there, but weird. So that's the first page, and then this is the first page, and I didn't put anything there because I never like using the first page of a notebook. Now on the real inside page, you can see I just wrote 2019. I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up, but I have tons and tons of pencil marks on my pages. I know I have a better eraser somewhere, I just cannot find it. So I'm filming this for realistic expectations if you don't want to put in a lot of extra money or time into your bullet journal, or if you have a heavy hand of penciling like I do. First up, I did a 19 for 2019 spread. I talk about this in my goals video, so I'm not going to go through it, but I saw another bullet journal do 18 for 2018. I can't remember her name though, but she had beautiful leaves down the side of hers. I didn't draw anything because this was hard enough as it is, but I like having that list there. And I guess the reason I started a bullet journal was because I wanted to have a place for all my lists, because I'm a big lister. I did make a year at a glance. Pretty self-explanatory. This also might be wrong. I've yet to look at it again, so it's there. I made an activities list to kind of memory keep of the fun things I do in 2019. This does have a lot of bleed through. I don't know if you can kind of tell the colors definitely bleed through, but also the pens bleed through from the other side. So a lot of spreads are just one-sided. That's just my preference. And then this is the movies page. And this was a page I definitely wanted because my boyfriend and I and my family go to the movies all the time, and I think it'd be fun to see which ones we saw in 2019. So we've already seen 3, which is pretty decent. Originally I was going to do these ones in movie theaters and like these ones at home, but we've also started watching a lot more movies at home, so I don't think this will suffice. So for now I think I'm just going to do things we've watched in the theaters. But this was fun. Again, a lot of people do these similar layouts, so I'm not sure which person inspired both of these. Next up, things to check out. I think Amanda Rach Lee does this as well, not set up like this, but she does this sort of page in her bullet journal as well, and I thought it's very interesting. Like I could write podcasts or YouTubers or products or brands to check out. Again, I don't have anything written there yet, but this is how I set it up so far for media and then stuff. It's kind of 2 categories, and then I can again expand over here if I need it to. This was my quick swatch page. I'll get into my tools now actually that I use for this, but I have my Crayola Super Tips and then my Copic multi-liners, and I keep them in this little bag here, and then the bullet journal also fits in this bag. This is a really old bag from H&M, but these are the Copic multi-liners that I have. They range from 1.0, and then they go down 0.8, 0.5, 0.3, 0.1, 0.05, and 0.03. So this is a really good set. I got this for Christmas, and I actually plan on using these for journaling and scrapbooking as well, but they work great in my bullet journal too, so that was like a double whammy there. But I'll have these linked down below if they're still available on Amazon. And then in here I have my Crayola Super Tips. I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have the 20 pack, I guess, but these are all the colors. I also have a pen. And then also in here, I have a mechanical pencil, and I have my ruler. This is just the Cricut ruler that I have. Here's all the colors, by the way, if you're interested in seeing the colors. But I have a Cricut ruler. This is a 7-inch ruler, which is not the perfect size for this, but it's a lot better than a normal sized ruler. So I keep that all in here. The Super Tips work pretty great. You can see the bleed through on this isn't too bad with those. But if they do pool, they will bleed through, which I'll show you later on in my flip through. Let me know what your favorite spread in your bullet journal is, if you have one, or if you just have a regular journal. I'd love to know. I also have a wish list section. Self-explanatory. My crafty bucket list, drawn in a little bucket here. I do a lot of paper crafting, so there's a lot of things I want to try out this year, and this is where I'm going to write those things down and like scratch them off when I'm done with them. blog post ideas. Nothing fancy, just a place to list some stuff out. And then we get into the monthly spread. So January is trees, and this is the only part of the theme you'll see. I don't do trees anywhere else. But first I have my trackers. The trackers I went with are no spending, Instagram and Insta stories, YouTube, blog, and creative time. I talk about this more again in my goals video, and you can check that out down below. I'll have it linked. But just little bubbles for each time I do the associated thing every day. So there's that. My creation list. This is really important for me to keep track of how many items I create every month. So I didn't create headers for each of the columns, but first it's the date, type of project, more specific type of project, and then the title on that project. So if it's a card, what was it? If it's a scrapbook page, what was it? And then the name of it. Then I have my monthly favorites. I do a video every month about those. So I start listing them as the month goes on. Then we have the monthly spread, I guess. So this is the full spread of the month, and then I know when to send cards out, and when I'm gone or out of town, and birthdays will also go on here. Next up, I have Patreon stuff. Every month I want a Patreon spread so I can make notes about things I want to do, when the live streams are, if the real-time process videos are up, and one actually is up. I don't know, I haven't checked it off yet. And then the different tiers and what they get, and then there's a brain dump section for when they'll be going up, what's coming up next, what I might want to do, what someone's asked for, that sort of stuff. So just something really simple, just a spot to put it all with a cute title. You know, nothing too fancy ever. This is just a really realistic bullet journal. Oh, there's already stuff on my pages. I think that was glue. Anywho, this is my January upload spread. I upload 3 times a week, so got to keep track of that, plus various stuff. Like I've participated in some collabs that are on different days, and then notes for future stuff. So when do Valentine's Day items start? That sort of thing. And I have a collab to add in here as well. I'm just noticing. This does look very messy, but it makes sense in my head. I don't need it to be super structured. I just need somewhere to put it, if that makes sense. And then the weekly spreads, I just do lists. The first week was a short week, so I just listed them this way. To-do lists, tasks, things that are happening like New Year's Day, etc. I started this on New Year's Day, hence why there's no room there. And I did very poorly counting out I didn't count out anything. Who am I kidding? For a full week, I did this sort of spread. Again, I don't keep up with it as much as I should. But when I am at my desk, I do keep up with it. And I did all the weeks right in a row, so they're all ready to go. And then after that, February would start. Maybe do a January recap or something. Something like that would be cute. But that's the flip through, and then I showed you guys what I have as for supplies. Nothing too fancy, nothing crazy, but that's the way I like it. It's just a place to put my lists. And if you guys have any questions, please let me know. Like right now, we're in week 3, and I've been liking it so far. I like how I can write down stuff. I really like these sort of lists the most. Well, I guess they're more this way. Like these sort of lists the most. And I like how I also left, like if I came up with another list idea, I could put it here. I don't mind the blank pages at all. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you guys do a bullet journal, and let me know what your favorite spread in my bullet journal was. This one's definitely my favorite, despite all the pencil marks in it, and I hope you guys don't mind that. I'm not going to spend hours erasing when this is just going to be for me to see for the most part. So that is my flip through. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And again, let me know what you guys think about bullet journaling in the comments down below. Be sure to like this video again if you liked it, and be sure to subscribe if you're not already, because I have a ton more videos, not really bullet journal related, but a ton of other videos crafty related coming up soon. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!